You don't hear my AC, right?
Nope.
Sick. Alrighty. We're back. Matt, I'm Jesse. The Eavesdropping Houseguests podcast, episode 12.
Wow.
Matt, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too. 12 episodes. Crazy. Yeah, it's come and gone so fast. Julie just said it in the latest episode. Only 2 more weeks. What the heck? It's
Crazy.
and also it just feels different that this is gonna end in November when we're used to it ending in like
When it
September.
started, pretty much. Like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it feels different, but it's a good different.
Yeah, it's a dozen. A dozen episodes. When you get to say that, like
Wow.
episode dozen, nobody says that. But yeah. No, like a dozen. Bro, think about all the great dozens out there. Egg,
Wow. Yeah.
Eavesdropping Houseguests podcasts.
Cheaper by the dozen.
Um,
The dozen Seattle Seahawks fans.
oh,
The
good.
12th man.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's gonna be Halloween and there's Big Brother going on. And that like I don't know, just like you things are going on like during the year where it's like during the summer, it's like I only can tell the weeks or the days of the week by watching when Big Brother's on.
Yeah.
You just never miss an episode. And it's like I have to do so much to try and watch an episode of Big
Yeah.
Brother now that I'm just like not used to that aspect of it, you know?
Yeah. No, and I completely agree. Like I had to watch the double eviction episode on my phone because I recorded it and then it wasn't showing up on my laptop and CBS.com hasn't posted it yet. And I had an intramural volleyball game at 9 o'clock. So I couldn't watch it live. So it was a whole big thing, but able to make it work.
Dang, did you win?
No, we lost 2-1.
Dang.
We won on Tuesday and then lost tonight. We're 1-1, but it was a moral victory today. We only had 4 guys and we played against the club team and we took a set away from them. So it was an impressive win.
Wow.
Yeah.
Almost victory.
Yeah.
I'm so happy for you guys. Did you go out and celebrate after?
Oh, we high-fived each other after. We're like, okay.
So you celebrated with an episode of Big Brother.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so speaking of intramural and a fun activity that you're just doing that's in your life, tell me more.
Wow. Nice. That was a good transition. I didn't know when you were gonna get there, but you did. Um, you mentioned it before. Halloween's coming up. I think that's what I'm really looking to do tomorrow. Is I'm looking to get a costume for Halloween. I think I'm gonna be Ken because
Ooh, okay.
I'm just Ken.
Yeah, I get
Uh,
that.
yeah.
I've
Uh,
never seen the movie, so it's based off nothing with the movie.
you haven't seen the movie?
I haven't seen any movies that have come out this year that have been pretty big deal.
Wow. So
I
you
know. It's
neither
embarrassing.
Barbenheimer.
Nothing.
Wow. Well,
Because what happens is that I'll go to work, people will talk about it. And I'm like, oh, I should go do that. And then I go home and I forget.
ah, yeah, happens.
Yeah. So what else is going on in your life?
I'm doing playoffs are starting for Montclair State. So I'm doing the broadcast for the women's soccer team and their quarterfinals on Saturday. So looking forward to that. And other than that, it's pretty slow around here. How about you? What are you doing tomorrow?
I'm anchoring the news. Those people in Rockford, tune in 5, 6, and 10 p.m. on ABC 17 and 9 p.m. on Fox 39. I'll bring you the news. Join me. Come by. For Halloween? Oh wait, for Halloween, do you go to just one? Do you plan on going to one place? Like you're in college right now. What's the plans for? I guess we'll have an episode between now and Halloween, but tell us. Oh no, we won't.
Yeah, no.
Oh wow, this is the Halloween episode. Wow.
Yeah. We should
They-
have dressed up.
Oh, dude, I hope next year we have like when we have like a cool intro, we
Yeah.
change it up for the Halloween episode. We
There
got
you go. Yeah.
it.
My plan is to go to Hoboken on Saturday. There's like a special deal to do a bar crawl from 3 to 10. So calling women's soccer at 1 and then hustling on over to Hoboken.
By 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little late.
A lot of late. No, but that's sick. That is sick plans.
Yeah. How about you?
Oh no, I got work on Halloween. This weekend is the weekend of Halloween, and
Halloween weekend.
yeah, no, I got nothing planned. I got nothing planned. But what I did was I got a little care package from my family.
Oh.
They sent me like this like little from the popcorn factory. They know I'm big
Yeah.
popcorn people, so I figured I'd go with it. I'd go through
Yeah.
with you guys. So in the top box, gummy worms.
Nice.
We also got candy corn. What's your take on candy corn?
Nasty. Get it out of my sight.
I'm gonna end this call. That's the wackest thing I've ever like. You've never eaten candy corn?
Nope. Never will.
You've never eaten it?
No, it just looks nasty.
That even goes for like I didn't want that to be true. I didn't want that to be like dang, it's even more like bro, it's not that bad. And I'm not even like candy corn might not be in my top 5. It might not be in my top 10. It might not be in my top 15. It might be in my top 20. Let's say that. But with how much I feel like I have to argue for candy corn, you would think it's in my top 3 because people are just lame like you. And I feel like I got, okay. Ranch.
I mean, I'm not gonna go out there and eat candy potatoes.
What the, what?
Because like it's like a vegetable. Like, ooh, candy broccoli.
I got bacon. Oh, no, I got ranch popcorn. I'll try it.
Ranch popcorn.
I don't know how I feel, to be honest about this. I'm not like if I get wings or anything, I'm going blue cheese.
Ooh.
But I'm not a hater of ranch, but I'm definitely not like pouring vegetable. Getting ranch is my dressing.
Yeah. I've had a crazy craving for buffalo wings recently.
Let's
I just want to go to B-Dubs and just hammer some wings and fried pickles.
Okay, it's good. Oh, dude, that sounds like life. It was good. It wasn't amazing. Ooh, cinnamon sugar popcorn. They've already been open and they've been half eaten. They're amazing.
Sounds good.
Butter popcorn. While
Wow.
the bag is empty, it wasn't amazing. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Chocolate peanut butter flavored popcorn.
Wow.
I haven't eaten these yet. I think I'm saving the best for last.
Yeah.
And yeah. So
Nice.
shout out mom and dad. Thanks for getting me this. But as we all know, that they have not reached out to me.
I was just gonna ask, did they watch last week? They're coming home?
I was thinking like I have so much faith that they won't watch it that we can talk about it. I can give an update on every episode until I go home about how they haven't said anything yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, just how many more? This is actually good because then it'll feel like, oh my gosh, we're getting closer every time I talk to you guys about it. But okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks from now. I'm coming home. I'm coming home.
Let's go.
I'm coming home. Let the rain
wash away
all the tears from yesterday. And
I was gonna say that it feels like Christmas that you're coming home, but it's actually Thanksgiving.
Okay. What else am I gonna be doing on Halloween? Nothing else. Alrighty. No, well, we did this. Okay, let's just get into this, bro.
Big Brother.
But yeah, let's get into Big Brother because we had a double eviction this week. Matt, our guys are staying alive, but I have a lot to say about them. They're not in the clear. But before we do that, Blue gets evicted. The first eviction of the double eviction. It was a blindside to her, besides for the fact that like seconds before she was told, she said she had an inkling about it. It was kind of JAG's master plan this week. It's kind of what the week's been built around. Like, oh my gosh, is he really going to go after her? He's going to create another enemy in the house. He's going to do it. He's going to get another competition threat in his eyes out of the house. But Blue might ride or die for JAG, like if he left her in. So I don't know. Blue didn't seem to have too much of an issue with it.
Yeah. She was very like happy and the way she's been all season long when she left the house. Yeah, it was sad to see her go. She was a fun person.
No, your Big Brother in the Big Brother, you're a character in the Big Brother.
Yeah.
Like, but no, yeah, I mean, there's so many times when I'm watching this back and I'll hear myself go, no, yeah, I mean, I do it at least like 4 or 5 times. Yeah. So no, yeah, I mean, okay. Where was I? Oh, she was very happy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she was pretty happy. So you said she's a very fun person. I feel like she started in the house like this. Then she took a major dip. Then she brought it back up towards the end. And I liked her in this eviction, this eviction episode.
Was the dip Jared?
Very much so in that, like, but you know what? Like, I don't say the dip for how she was around JAG, though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like, I don't know. She just like kind of became over the top. Like her like personality was just like a little bit too much. I don't know. She also did stop winning, or like wasn't winning anything. Then she did win, when she won that veto and like almost won the HOH. I was pretty hyped about that. And then this whole week, I mean, like, she didn't play a bad game this season.
Yeah.
I give her a lot of credit for her social game.
Yeah.
I think she was a good competitor. I mean, if you look at the season and you probably like put Jag, Matt, Cameron at the top, let's say, then there's probably like 6 or 7 people you probably group in that second tier. And Blue's like there's so many people who have like 1 or 2 comp wins that are probably like in that next tier. So I think she played a good game. And it's a bummer that Jag went after her. But like she was I mean, at the end of the day, she should have went with Suri and Felicia a little bit more, but when was she going to be able to do that?
It was definitely interesting that Jag went after her as opposed from the players sitting next to her, America, who is obviously going to go after Jag. Meanwhile, Blue and Matt and Jag had that final 3 together.
Yeah.
So it was like, do you take out the person that's a better competitor but is on your side, or do you take out the person that's less of a competitor but is 100% gunning for you next week if you don't win? So they went with Blue.
Yeah. And honestly, at first I didn't think it was a good move, but when you're Jag and you literally controlled like everything that has happened in the last 3 weeks, you're gonna just be like, okay, I'll get the competitor out. Like, he would never lose to America in a competition. Like,
he is unreal.
Yeah. Like, thank goodness Matt won the veto this week. Or like I'm convinced there's no one at this point who can sit next to Jag in those chairs and beat him.
Yeah. No, I agree. Yeah, Jag is the clear favorite right now. And like, this man is putting up like prime LeBron numbers. Like, he's averaging a triple double. Like, there's literally nothing stopping him right now.
If anybody in the next HOH gets Jag out besides Matt, I say it's a really good move. But if
Yeah.
Matt gets Jag out in the next HOH, I think it's a really bad move. I think what Matt needs to do is take Jag another round. And I think he said he was going to do this. Like he said he'd take him to his final four.
Final
But
four.
because, like what Matt needs to do is like one, I did see a thing where a lot of people like were talking about Suri and Matt talking to each other before this episode came out, and I was like, dang, what are they talking about? And all the comments were like, oh, if Matt just wins HOH and votes out Jag, he's not going to win America's favorite player because he instantly loses that charm that he has. Like his number one ride or die, he goes after the first chance he gets after that dude just carried him.
Carried him.
What Matt needs to do is take him just one round and then get him out.
Yeah.
Matt should not sit at final two with Jag. I am not saying that, but I'm also not saying that. Like I'm like there would be something really. I won't like Matt. I won't respect Matt if he can't be. I mean, though, at the end of the day, it's like if he wins HOH and he can get Jag out, why wouldn't he?
Yeah. It's just tough because it also goes back to the thing where like if Matt takes out Jag, then he easily becomes the number one target, and any of the other remaining house guests are going after Matt.
Like yeah, but it's like but that's so different. Like Matt and Jag are like if Matt wins, Jag can win next week, or Matt can win next week.
Yeah.
But if Matt gets Jag out, Matt can win next week. No one else can win next week.
That's true. Yeah, it's just then he does Jag like hold that over Matt in the jury.
I hope not.
Theoretically, Matt takes out Jag, like backdoors him somewhat.
Yeah.
And Jag's in the jury now. Does he like
Jag would be so hurt, but no, he can't. He's gotta.
Top 10 biggest anime betrayals.
It would probably be like one of the worst seasons. Like, it's really. There's no way this season can end, I think, on a real high note. I think we pretty much know what's going to happen the rest of the way. Like, it's not going to be.
What's that?
Like, either Suri will go after Jag and Matt. I mean, no. Actually, bro, let me restart this, okay? I don't think I'll be content with the winner at the end just because of how much competitions were like so one by one side. You know what I mean? So like if Jag goes to the finals with anybody, he has to win. There's no way anybody can tell me otherwise. If Suri's in the finals with Felicia, it's cool. Is it? Like I like both of them, but is it that cool season? What did Suri and Felicia? They weren't like you gotta have power late in the game to be interesting. It's like why like Corey in America, like I kind of wish they stuck around just because like they were the only people who could compete with Matt and Jack to actually win this game.
Yeah. I mean, we're going to talk about your power rankings later, but like, what would you say the percentage chances that Bowie wins Big Brother?
I think Bowie has a good shot.
Yeah, like percentage wise, 0 to 100.
12. I think Bowie has the third best chance of winning this game.
Wow.
Bowie has 2 HOHs. She got out America. She got out Cameron. She has done more than Felicia and Suri have and has been safe by doing it. You know, she hasn't seen the block. Has Bowie seen the block?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. Bowie has not seen the block fucking once, bro. Bowie, you saved yourself this week. What I'm going to need you to do is win HOH next week and get Matt or Jag out.
Can she win HOH next week?
No, like this week. I mean, like this week she can't win HOH.
Yeah.
So next week then she can.
Yeah.
You know, Bowie just got to win one more big comp, I think.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. And you just can't be next to Jag. So like she could be better than Matt right now.
Yeah.
Could she like she's won more competitions.
Yeah.
Has she
I
won more competitions? Matt probably has like what, three wins,
3 vetoes.
three vetoes, and
Oh, he's got 2 HOHs.
two HOHs, and then Matt also has the secret like
Yeah.
power. So is that
Yeah.
four, or is that two vetoes and that one power?
There might be 2 vetoes in the secret power.
Okay, so 3-2. Yeah, no, I'm just being delusional. Matt would smoke Bowie.
Yeah.
It's just like at the end of the day, Bowie. Every time Bowie wins, it's really not her say. She probably should have went after Suri or Felicia this
I was
week.
gonna say that my misplay of the week was gonna be Matt and the not being able to get the correct, like you're writing 10,000, right? But I mean that he didn't have a lot of time. That's why he's not my misplay of the week. But because also if he did win it, then he has some blood on his hands and he has to take out somebody that he might not want to. And it makes it easier because he was able to be safe 100% with Bowie winning HOH. So like he smiled when he saw that it was him and Bowie Jane. And I don't know if he threw it. Like that would be really smart of him because with Bowie Jane being HOH, he was 100% safe.
Yeah,
It was a good move for him not to win HOH because now he's able to.
when is that? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good point. Um, yeah, I think if Matt was to win HOH, he should go after Felicia.
Yeah.
Makes the most sense. I don't think that's rocket science.
We talked so much in the earlier episodes about like Matt's relationship with Suri and how much that plays a factor. Is like how much is that going to play a factor down the road now, like where things are getting tight?
The reason why I think I'll be so mad that if Matt goes after Jag right away is because Suri would not be in the house if it wasn't for Matt. Like
Yeah.
Jag should have gotten Suri out last week. Like you have like the only reason why he wouldn't have, and the only reason why he couldn't have, like, okay, the way it stands right now, he shouldn't have gone after Suri. Okay. But if he was not friends with Matt, let's say, like in a like that's really just the only reason why. Suri is going after Jag.
Yeah.
Everybody's I will say though, I was a little less relieved when Blue said, "Oh yeah, I was going after Jag." It made me really relieved to know that Jag did make the right decision
Yeah.
with that. And I just hope that she can, turn the jury a little bit, into not being so petty. We'll get some clips from them next week, Julie.
I've been waiting. I wanted to see some Cameron Corey clips.
Yeah, yeah. It should be good with what, four people now in the house,
Yeah.
so that's good. Do you think that the house should have gotten Blue out?
Yeah. It was interesting. I was waiting to see what Suri and Felicia were gonna do. Matt and Bowie both voted Blue out, and I was curious if Suri and Felicia were gonna try and force Jag to make that decision. But I think it works out the best.
Felicia didn't want to.
Yeah.
I love as a Jag
Felicia's really
fan,
starting to like
really.
Felicia's starting to put her foot in the ground.
I thought Felicia had a great week.
Yeah.
Like for someone who can't win a competition. Also, shout out Suri, who has never played in a veto until today.
Wow.
That
How
sucks.
did, how did she go the entire season without playing?
Never getting picked.
And they're not being on the block.
Yeah, that also is a factor. Wow.
So Reese having a good game. It was funny though.
Everyone is having a pretty good game, right?
Yeah.
Are we just though saying that because it's not that great of a season? Like, are they actually like? Is Bowie Jane actually having a good game?
It's I think it could go either way.
Like
I think
Felicia,
we're seeing a bunch of mid games and then Jag.
dude. We're like it's like Felicia, Suri, amazing social games. You guys are playing amazing, but you have two less competition wins, or you have one less competition win than Bowie Jane. It's like that's a tough look. Like what's good, I think, at the end of the day is that there's no floaters left in the season. For the most part, like who would you consider a floater?
All of them, except
Yeah.
for
Yeah, I guess. I mean, like, they're winning competitions, and like Felicia can't be a floater if she's made. Is she a floater? Is she the definition of a
I was
floater?
gonna say I think Felicia's a floater for the fact that she's been on the block 6 times.
I was gonna say that like that's like the biggest thing for her. Like, but you're right. Like, I wonder,
Non non-floaters don't go on the block.
like, is she the biggest floater ever, Felicia? So like she's not playing a good game. She's putting her foot down, but she's not playing she's playing a good game for this season, but she's not playing a good game overall.
She's just like she's getting hit and she's getting back up. And like respect to her. Like she's done such a great job of being able to stay in it. But is it her doing such a good job or just the people that she's sitting next to are just way bigger threats than she is?
Yeah, yeah. It does. Big Brother does give you the idea that she has power in the house,
Yeah.
but like, yeah, like I think in the back of her mind, she thought she could be going home the double eviction. And they had such an easy option to go for America. So it wasn't even like think twice about it. But I really would have liked them to go after Felicia.
Yeah. That
I
would
did,
have been
but I still would have liked them to go after her. So yeah, now Bowie Jane wins HOH. What did you think of her reign as HOH?
well, it was quick.
The quicker ones, yes.
It was kind of what I expected. Um, she put up Felicia and
America.
America. Yeah, I don't know why I just blanked on that. Felicia and America, and immediately after the power veto was won, America's begging Matt to use it on her, and obviously he wasn't going to do that. But it was interesting when they were like celebrating Matt, Jag, Bowie Jane, and Suri was there too. Because it's not like Bowie Jane has the final four with Matt, Jag, and Suri. So it's like, did Suri automatically know that she was safe? Like in terms of Bowie Jane?
Well, I think just because like those were the nominees, and it's like once I think it was just like the people that were saying it was really awkward of like a thing where it was just like Felicia in America were just like sitting there in the room, and it's like they're all in the bathroom like kumbaya.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, we're right here, guys.
Yeah.
Like, um, yeah. I mean, it was also kind of interesting when America goes home and they all were like, this was a part of the plan, and like they all were
Yeah.
all cheering. It was as if like the final five has been this for a while, even though is this Jag's final five? Was this
Yeah.
Jag's dream final five that he said?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, if he wins this game, he could be in best one of the best
I,
players.
I'm pretty sure in one of the previous episodes he said that his ideal five is Matt, Jag, Suri, Felicia, and Bowie Jane. Like he wanted to take out
Yeah,
America
dog. Like
blue.
he said that episodes ago.
Yeah.
He is a sick player in this game. Dang.
Yeah.
But he's gonna go out. There's no way he wins this game.
Yeah.
The house is so bad. There's only two things that can happen. The house is so bad, or Jag wins every competition to stop him from going home.
Yeah. That's what he's gonna have to do.
Right? Or the house
How,
is
how,
so bad.
how
Like,
clutch is it? But also it's a bad competition like group that's left.
yeah, dude. Like, it's so funny how like that one veto, Jag beats Blue by 2 minutes. He beats Bowie Jane, who the most classic Bowie Jane move of all time. Let's go! I made third.
I
Like,
got third.
okay, okay, Bowie. And then Matt's not even on the leaderboard, and Jag just toasts everyone
Everyone.
every
And
single time. Like if his thing was just a little bigger, like when he was dropping the ball into that tube, like man dropped 50 million balls into the tube and none of them landed into
yeah.
it. Matt was just perfect drops.
Yeah.
I wonder if Big Brother rigged it and made his impossible to throw him into.
Like a carnival game.
I would.
But like the one thing that like I'm thinking about is in the first half of the season, like Jag wasn't really like winning anything. And was that just because they took out all the competition threats and now he's just able to thrive?
100%. Yeah. Because if you think about it, one, all of the HOH winners have gotten themselves out. So anybody who's won a comp in that regard is out. And yeah, I mean, like Heisem, Jared, and Cameron all gone.
Yeah.
Riley was gone right away. Like all
Yeah.
the competition threats were gone pretty early. Like
Yeah.
Blue, we joke around like, oh my gosh, you want to get Blue out, but she was legit the next best comp threat. Like
Yeah.
it's hilarious, but like that's how bad the people like. Even if Matt was on the table to get out, like you could make the argument that Blue is just as scary as Matt. Like
Yeah.
the rest of this house is so bad. Jag could win every comp.
Yeah. And he might.
Dang. I wonder how they change up the comp so it's like, even though I mean, dude, Michael ran through the comps last year. Is it every year you're just gonna have somebody who runs through every comp? And I
Yeah.
mean, like you could say Cameron and Jag both. Jag won 5 straight, bro. 5
Yeah.
straight comps, dog.
It was like Heisem and then Jared and Cameron, Jared and Cameron, Jared and Cameron, Jag.
Yeah, and then it'll be Bowie Felicia 3.
Oh,
Bowie Felicia 3, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Do you think the house should have gone after Felicia?
nah, I don't think so.
Yeah. I also think, by the way, Blue in America's speeches were the most annoying speeches of all time.
Who were they? Were mimicking Jag?
I think I don't know. I just they just kept talking and I was just like guys, like this is an embarrassment to Big Brother. Like
Yeah.
give good speeches, give shout outs, and just let's move on.
It was weird how much fun they were having, and like
Yeah. I think is that just Blue? Like she's just always like
but it's like Blue. One of Blue in America was about to go home, and they're laughing and
yeah.
like America, you're about to leave.
Disgraces. This was probably the lamest double eviction in a long time.
Yeah, it was just like they got out the 2 players that we kind of expected that were going to be out next. It would have been interesting if like America won something and was able to like either pull herself off and make Jag make a move, or if she was able to win that HOH and could have went after one of Matt or Jag. But no, this is just a vanilla type double eviction, and it's kind of been what we've seen this entire season, is that like the moves are just gonna be like it's just a domino effect. Like we kind of knew Cameron was gonna eventually go home. We knew Heisem was making too much of a noise. He was gonna go home, and like Matt and Jag are running the house. We knew that they were just picking off everybody one by one right now.
Yeah, I think it also has to do with the fact that the 3 of him, Matt, and Bowie, Jag, Matt, and Bowie, have all had power for like 4 straight weeks pretty much and have had all the power in the house to do it. So, like when you have that, you can literally just get out like whoever you want in the house. It's like they were able to get Corey and Cameron out in back-to-back weeks because nobody else could win a competition to like get them out.
Yeah.
And it helps so much when you have Suri and Felicia taking up spots in competitions and they don't win anything.
Yeah.
It really is like you have everybody come out of the house. Like America in her eviction speech with Julie or her interview, she was just like, the competitions are so hard. People don't understand that. It's like Jag knows, and that's why Jag's getting out everybody who's playing them.
Yeah. I've seen that a few times now. Felicia talked about it in a social media video on Instagram about how much more hard they are than it looks. I'll believe it when I see it.
No way. No way they're that hard, bro.
They're not that hard.
Like, dude, no way. No way I slide down a water slide, find the face of the person OTEV tells me to face, and I climb up a rope and I'm putting that thing on there. And that has to be the hardest comp there is. You know, like oh, wow.
Do you think you'll be better at OTEV or like the wall comp?
I think I would be really good at the wall comp until someone is really, really good at it. You know, like I feel like I can hang in there for like a couple hours or like whatever it is. Like I don't think I would be like bottom 5. Like I would be like final 3, and then I'm totally down to work out a deal at final 3 with people. Yo, just keep me safe, dog. And then
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think? What about you?
I feel like I would do good at the wall comp. I don't know. I don't have a lot of upper body strength. I don't know how much upper body strength is required to hang on a wall for a while. But like I feel like mentally, like I would just be able to like lock in and be able to like I don't care how tired I am, I'm gonna stay on this wall. But also it's easy to say that right now.
Yeah. Like I can't imagine. Like I know, like, dude, I've done sports. Like I know how like I work out. Like I know it would be tough, but I still feel like I can get it done pretty easy. Not easy, but I feel like I can do it.
Yeah.
But like probably not.
That the competition where they slid on the thing and had to look at the comic books, I feel like that one would have been difficult, and I would not have wanted to do that.
You said that in the last episode.
Really?
Yeah, I remember that because I agreed with you. Yeah, that would be tough. I think I even said I wouldn't want to do it, but I regretted saying that. So I'm glad you brought it up because I want to retract that and say, no, I would do good in that competition. There just is so much to memorize with that. Like you don't even know where to begin. Like the ones with time based, I really would have no idea if I'm good at or bad in it. I just feel like it'd be like, unless you're Jag, like Jag every time he's like, oh my gosh, it's probably close, and then he wins by 4 minutes. Like, bro.
Yeah. I also don't like how they've been only showing top 3 scores. Let me see everyone.
Yeah. Thank you for bringing that up. Thank you.
Misplay of the week, Big Brother. Get better. Show us all the scores. Show us Felicia's DNF, because this player just never finishes a timed competition.
Dude, I feel like there's so many awkward moments between contestants trying to talk to Julie and Julie responding to them, and it's just like sometimes I'm like, guys, like we're doing too much up to Julie. Okay, now for the Minutemen allegiance, how far do we think they go?
As far as they want to go, it's gonna be until one of them doesn't want to be with the other anymore. I would love to see like a replay of the Hitmen where they go literally to the end. But the way that Matt is speaking with Suri and saying that he knows he's gonna have to take that shot eventually, like, because Matt, if it's the final 3 of Matt, Suri, and Jag, Matt is gonna take Suri. There's no way. I mean, and I think Jag, on the other hand, could take Matt just because Jag knows that he's won more and he's been carrying Matt. But if you're Matt and you have Jag and a Bowie Jane or a Felicia, you're easily taking the other over Jag just because Jag has literally carried him, like, and done all the heavy lifting aside from a few vetoes and cooking in the backyard.
Like what Jag needs is like some person to win a bunch of HOHs and not go after him, and then he doesn't seem like that much of a like the overwhelming favorite to take the final 2. But you're right. Like in a perfect world for Matt and Jag, I assume they have Bowie Jane in the final 3 with them, and neither of them should sit in the other chair next to each other.
Yeah.
There should be no way that the night ends with them. Actually, no, you're right. Like, I'm with you. Jag can take him, and Jag would still win. But would you even take the risk?
Yeah.
You would?
Just because you made that final 2, like, stand by it.
You're right. Because that's even more like on top. Like when you're in the thank you sequence,
Respect.
like guys, I made a final two with him. I was picking him till the end. Makes it even seem more genius too.
Yeah. Literally, this has all of been JAG's master plan. But
It's to Suri.
then, right? So Jag speaks first in the final night, and then Matt goes, Jag wouldn't be here if it weren't for me. I saved him.
And then
Everybody.
Suri raises her hand and goes, Matt, would you have done that if I didn't say do it?
Yeah. Thanks.
I don't know. But yeah, I mean, they need to go in a perfect world. I would love for them to have equal arguments, and I would love to see who puts a better speech at the end of the game. But Matt can't take Jag to the final two. There's no way this game can end. Like, what Matt can do is win HOH next week. Then the week after, he wouldn't be able to play. And then the week after, everyone gets to play. So he would have to win two HOHs. He would have to win at least two vetoes, probably, and bring Jag to the finals. And then we could talk about him having a fair argument. What he would need to do is he would get out Felicia this next week. Then he would win a veto. Hopefully Bowie Jane goes home for him. And then he would be like, okay, guys, I brought Jag and Suri to the final three. I knew I was going to be in the final two no matter what. But guess what? I won HOH and brought myself here, and I brought my ride or die Jag with me after saving his ass all the way back at the beginning of the game. Then Matt has a good argument. We need that. But until then, he's got to vote out Jag.
Yeah.
But he shouldn't do it early on. He shouldn't. He has to keep. Like, I know he should probably do it early on, but I lose a lot of respect for him if the first chance he gets, he goes after Jag. Just because it's like you literally got carried by him.
Yeah.
That the plan. It just
that would be. What if he has to? What if Matt wins head of household and then he puts up Bowie, Jane, and Felicia, and then Suri wins power veto and takes down Felicia and is like, you have to put up Jag now.
Oh my gosh.
What if he accidentally takes out Jag?
That would be the worst way to do it because then he doesn't even get credit.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a terrible possible scenario.
That's scary.
That gives Bowie Jane, honestly, Suri, and Felicia way more of a chance to win this game.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean it comes down to one person.
So. But it also means that one of them is gonna have to win a power veto.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Alrighty. So I have a few people here that can win HOH. You tell me who you think they would nominate. Because we don't know who won HOH yet. So Suri.
Bowie and Jag.
Okay. Felicia.
Bowie and Suri.
Really interesting. Okay. Matt.
Bowie and Suri and Felicia.
And with the goal of getting one of them out.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not gonna take the shot yet.
Yeah, and now Jag.
Bowie and Felicia.
Really?
Oh, Suri and Felicia.
Really? Okay. Yeah, probably. Okay. Alrighty. So now, do you feel like Bowie is just an automatic pawn for? Wait, did you give me a scenario where Bowie wasn't on the block?
Yeah. Jag. I don't think Jag puts her up.
Okay. Yeah, honestly, I could see her being like an automatic pawn because she's like just not with either side. Like she is with Matt and Jag, but like Matt and Jag, if they want, now everybody plays in veto, so actually nobody gets backdoored anymore.
Yeah. I think Jag might just not put her up. Because he's not as close with Suri as Matt is. but that's the only possible way I think Bowie escapes the block.
It would be really smart if Matt and Jag kept Bowie off the block though, because or as long as to go against what you said though, with one of whoever sits out of the veto would be able to, take the other person down, and then he has to put up, Matt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if they can rely on Bowie if she wins the veto to not use the veto, that's huge,
Sure. Yeah.
Alrighty. And do you think it's a very big possibility that Matt and Jag can both stay this week if they don't win HOH?
I think it's a 70% chance that they both stay.
Wow. If they don't win HOH, you think
it's I think they're still gonna both stay unless something crazy happens.
yeah. If Jag's on the block, it's hard on eviction night, it's hard for me to think he sticks around.
Yeah, no, I agree.
All right. You want to do the fantasy math now?
No, we should.
Hmm.
You're gonna be beating me by a lot to a little, I fear.
Why do you say that?
Because you have Jag. Dude is a fantasy beast. Like the movie.
Fantasy Beast?
Oh, that's Fantastic Beast.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, Fantasy Beast. Oh, no, that's Fantasy Beast that you speak of.
How many votes did Blue have against her? 5?
1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
4.
5.
5.
5.
Okay, so you get -2.5, then I get -2. So start you with -0.5.
So I had 2, -0.5.
After our evictions.
And you're at -2, right? So -2.5 now. You were at -0.5.
Yeah. Then I got Matt's power veto, so I'm at -0.5. But you have Bowie, right?
Yep.
You got 3 from Bowie and 3 from Jag.
I have Bowie, yes. I have Bowie and I have Jag. So I got 3 from Bowie and 3 from Jag. Let's go, dog.
And
go.
Jag won power veto, right?
Did Jag win power veto?
Who won the power veto on Tuesday?
Yeah, to leave.
It was Jag. It was Jag.
Okay, so that's another 2.
Yep.
So 8.5.
Yeah.
Wow. 8.5? No, I think it's 8. Because I had -0.5 going into that.
Yeah.
What does it give me? 8 to -0.5.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow, dog. We're really separating ourselves. You could even get the champ, and we'll let you. We'll still take this one, baby.
Now we'll see. We'll see. We got time.
I wonder how it would have looked like doing this at the beginning. Like, I can't wait to next year do it.
Yeah.
See how the guys because we'll do the after episode 1. So then it's like nothing about them.
Yeah, and we'll switch up the point systems, I think.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Who has Suri? Or is she a free agent?
She's a free agent.
No, I don't think either of us should pick her up.
Yeah, I don't think she should be allowed to get picked up, but that would be hilarious if she wins it.
Imagine.
That would be so funny.
That's how I don't
happened to do it on an odd week, so she couldn't get picked.
Yeah, of course.
Oh. It was so funny when Bowie said that she needed to win HOH this week because of Jag, and she was like, Corey told me this, and so now I need to win. It's like, bro, you're the most gullible of all.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm burnt. I've been burnt so many times, so I'm sorry, Jag, but I have to do this for myself. Like, you got burned once.
Yeah,
and they didn't even burn you. They forgot you were in the house.
Do you think she tells people at the end that she's like a lawyer?
I'll cringe so bad. They were like, oh, when you hide it, you're supposed to still act like a lawyer. Like you're supposed to not lose your lawyer
I
ability.
I cannot wait to see the reactions from the jury members of Suri and Jared being related.
I wish I had $1 for every time you said that because
Don't
I'd have
care.
about $7, and
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Yeah.
I'm so with you. I'm so with you. No, I totally am. Um,
We talked about it last time, but I really wish they were able to tell Blue and America, or Blue already knows, but America.
yeah, could have confirmed it for her. I'm surprised that I wonder if it's even in Blue's thought, like to ask Julie in that moment, like, hey, are they related?
Yeah.
Um, oh, I don't know if you answered this, but do you think that JAG should have nominated Felicia and Suri instead of America and Blue?
No, I think he should have. No, I think he should have done what he did because Blue is the better
Better.
cop.
Yeah, yeah. And she confirmed that she was going after him. So it's not like
Yeah.
that would be the only thing that Suri had over Blue.
Yeah.
Suri was clearly going after Jag. Um, What were your thoughts on Suri? Like, I think Felicia would backstab Suri before she would backstab Jag.
Yeah, I agree. It's so that dynamic between Felicia and Suri has been so interesting to watch like this season because
Yeah.
they ran the house for a few weeks and then like they had like a little falling out and now they're really close, like they're always hanging out, but they kind of beef with each other.
Yeah,
Like
they're
low.
like forced to work with each other. And
Yeah.
if Felicia could do a final two with Jag, she would rather lose with Jag at second than I think win with Felicia with Suri
Yeah.
there in the final two.
She
Like,
very
dude,
well.
I would be so grossed out if I'm Suri and I'm in my bed and Felicia whips out chicken from her pocket, bro. I'm like, Felicia, get the fuck, get out of
Yeah.
here, no. Like,
No, no, thank you. It was so funny when they showed how Felicia went to Jag's room and like he was sleeping.
yeah,
Um, but she woke him up to tell him about what Suri told her. And then I like how they did the rewind and it like showed her going up the stairs all the way back to the last night when Suri told her that. And then it rewinded even further back to when Matt told Suri. So it was like it all came together because when Felicia first told Jack, I was like, oh my God, she's just making this up and she's just trying to frame Suri. But then everything made sense.
it definitely was misconstrued a little bit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, yeah. And it was also good on Jag for not believing it. And it's also good on Matt for not being true. Like, Matt is real about it. Like, he's like, okay, we don't have to do it now, but final four, we got to get him out. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and that's a really good idea. Like, if you get him out in the next week, you have
Yeah.
to win. You have to keep winning. And it's even tougher because if Matt wins an HOH and goes after Jag, he can't play in the next HOH.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I was thinking, does Matt throw this week thinking he can get by to the next week? Because then this is the last week where you can't play in an HOH. Like, once you get to next week, you'll be able to play in those HOHs with final three and whatnot. So
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe that, I don't know. Yeah, I
Definitely
think
a possibility.
what were you saying?
I said it's definitely a possibility for him to throw it if he feels like he can be safe these next few weeks until that where everybody can play, then I don't see why not.
Yeah. Like, even if he was to get put up with Jag, he's not going home.
Yeah.
And then honestly, that's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah. Not at all.
But you have to be like, as much maybe I'm being too tough on that, but he can't not be the one that gets out
Yeah.
Jag either, right? Because
Yeah.
then you become a really lame game. If like, Matt, who'd you have to get out? Who'd you vote out, bro? No one. Oh
Not gonna win? No, bro.
no, he's definitely got the second best chance of winning.
Yeah. Oh, so Jags won on your power rankings, right?
We'll get there. I think I've been
Oh,
pretty clear on if I think Jag's going to win this game or not. What do you think to that?
I'm excited to
Do you think I've been pretty clear on that?
on if you think Jag's gonna win or not.
Yeah.
I don't think you've been very
I've
clear.
definitely answered that question twice, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. I do wanted to say something that I think it's like we need to talk about just because it's so there. And for anybody who's new watching it, it's so cheesy. But like during competitions, when it's like, let's say like this is what it looks like. And like what I need to do is run this from like my bedroom and put it up here. It'll be like, it's just so crazy because like I'm running from my bedroom and then I got to put the phone on there and it's just so much. And it's just like you just explained what's happening and said it was a little tough. Like they're so cheesy, the competition. Like, and so much. My favorite thing about that is like I don't even listen to what they're saying. I try to see if I can read who's like doing the best acting, like because they do them clearly after the competition. So it's like one of them has won and is acting like they haven't won yet. So I always try to guess that.
I do that too. It's so funny seeing like that. I'm always curious, like, do they get prompts and like stuff that
right?
like need to say in the diary room? Like, do the BB editors go in and be like, all right, we're gonna use this clip. It's like, all right, wait, can you call Suri into the diary room to get her thoughts on what she's saying in this moment? And then like then Suri goes to the diary room and says, like, I need the behind the scenes of like
I want to know, like, do the producers, when they ask a question about something that has happened in the house, does the person in the house all of a sudden be like, oh wow, that was a really big moment then? You know what I mean? Like if like in the moment they're like, oh, that probably wasn't that. Wait, they're asking you about that? Oh snap.
yeah,
You know I mean? But or like people who are
producers ever spoiled something for like a Big Brother.
yeah, it's like, yo, so like what do you think about these people going after you? Oh, wait, what? They're going after me? Yeah.
Immediately leaves the diary room.
Yeah, like yikes. Yeah, the only other thing I have is just continuing. If Matt actually did name this to be his final five and he ends up winning this game, Matt, you can mark it down, top 10 player in Big Brother history.
Are you talking about Matt or Jag?
Jag. Did I say Matt?
You said Matt.
Yeah, then Jag. Jag could put
I
him.
agree.
And I hate that like people are gonna say this was a bad season. The only thing I would not Jag for if he does win this, and we'll get to my power rankings with him, but he didn't do the most at the beginning of the year, but he got saved. Like I think that's kudos to him,
Yeah.
But
that could be one of the things that's held against him is like he was like
10 out.
This vote out.
Yeah.
And like if it weren't for a superpower that was added into the game, he's gone. We don't even think about him for a split second.
That's like one of Cameron's good early moves, and we don't think about it again.
Yeah. Imagine how different the house would be.
Dang. I don't want to think about that.
Jag is so sick.
Yeah, dude. Blue and Jag have been through so much together, and Jag just gets her out like that.
Yeah.
Great. All right.
Like what Matt's gonna do to Jag.
All righty. So at number 5, I think if the game was to end right now, I think Suri actually had a chance to make it to final 2. But if the game was to end right now, especially, she would not win this game. I think she's the 5th best game player in this house right now. She does a very good job of convincing though, so I do think she can make it to the final 2. She's got to win one of the competitions down the stretch. You have to. There's no way you can win this season without winning a single comp. However, is never making the block / has she been on the block maybe once now? So it's never making the block / never winning a competition, the epitome of social game at its finest.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't get better.
No, yeah, for sure.
That's great. That's like when you you create my Big Brother.
She didn't win an HOH?
She won no competitions. That's like a my Big Brother house guest like created player where it's like you put all the way social game at
Social game.
100%, but competition's 0.
That's hilarious.
Okay, at 4 we have Felicia. She probably I put these two at the bottom here mostly because they're on the opposite side of the competition beasts.
Yeah.
One of them is going to be going home probably this week.
Yeah.
Just a matter Jag wins, and either Surrey or Felicia probably go home. At
Yeah.
number 3, I got Bowie Jane. She probably makes final 2. I'd say she makes final 2.
He has a very good chance.
She has 2 HOHs, so I'm not going to knock her against that. She has been in about 3 or 4 alliances. She was in the Professors at one point. Now she's with the Hitmen. The Hitmen can say in their speech, like, oh, but
Minutemen.
Bowie's like, we made this agreement and I'm sitting here and Jag's over there. So so I'm glad that you thought it was a fake alliance just stringing along, but I'm here and he's not. So Bowie's at 3. I have at number 2, Jag. Jag's not winning this game. He can't. I think I said it earlier, but like he can't. He's got to win every single comp the rest of the way, or the house is done. There's no other way. There's no other way to win this game. He's got to do it one of those ways, which is possible, and that's why he's at 2.
Yeah.
2 still. Whereas Cameron was like at the bottom because like there was just way too many weeks left.
Yeah.
Like, what this really showed? Like, we needed a little bit more from Suri in the second half of the season, and it really showed that anything can happen in this, Big Brother, because like Jag really got it going later in the game. Like he got evicted almost, and you knew he was a tough competitor, but he really didn't do much until later in the game. Whereas Suri did everything at the beginning, but you forget that she kind of did all that. There's just so much recency bias.
For sure.
But and then at number 1, Matt, he probably wins this game.
Let's go.
He's probably going to find himself, because what are the chances that Bowie, Felicia, and Suri can get both Matt and Jag out before final 2? That's not likely. What they need to do, the only way for that to happen is if one of them was to win final 3.
Yeah.
Like Bowie takes Felicia to the final 2, and Big Brother 25 will be forgotten.
Yeah. If Matt or Jag is not in the final 2, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care who wins this game.
Yeah. Dude, Felicia and Bowie Jane wins this season, bro. Oh my gosh. Like, oh my
Yeah, she is immediately like a bottom 6 winner of all time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that would be rough. All righty. Well, another sick episode. I know Matt's got to go to class tomorrow morning. He said he would go.
I'm not going.
You said you would go. Your professor's watching this.
Yeah, no, he's not. Yeah. He doesn't know who I am. I haven't been to class in 5 weeks.
Stay in school, kids.
Attendance isn't mandatory.
Stay in school, kids.
And love one another.